Hi lovely people, I usually do a wardrobe switchover, capsule wardrobe kind of video. However, I figured this season we're going to do something slightly different because I actually got a new wardrobe. So we have been changing around some rooms in our home, and that means that we now have, like, our bedroom is now a different room in our home. We got some new furniture, of which a new wardrobe. So what we're going to do is, as I'm kind of like switching things over, I am going to show you how I kind of put together my wardrobe. Yeah, I thought that would be fun to kind of do that together. As you can see, I am in a very summery outfit. It is summer weather here, like it's 29 degrees, which is a little bit insane for the Netherlands, but that's fine, we'll survive. But I am very much enjoying wearing this. I will quickly show you my outfit as well. Some floral skirt, linen, love it, Suzanne top, and then the Cozy Island wedges, and then a little Eco Susie bag. I feel actually really great in this outfit. I love the way that this looks. You might have already recognized it. It's the Pax wardrobe system from IKEA. Yep, it works. I like it. So this side is my side, and that side is my partner's side, so we'll be focusing on my side, obviously. But yeah, let's get into this. There we go, my wardrobe. So we did kind of put these together to work for us. Most of my clothes are in here, and then we also have a dresser, which I will show you in a moment, which also houses some of my clothing. However, I am kind of considering trying to get more in here and maybe like use some hangers for that. Not entirely sure yet how I want to do that. Ideally, I would like to have everything in one place, but I also wanted to have like enough space for my dresses. I have quite a few longer dresses. I want to be able to have them hang here. So yeah, let's see how I'm gonna show you. Okay, so on this side, as you can see, I have my hanging items, mostly dresses, some button-up shirts, and then some tops. This top that I'm wearing right now used to be in my dresser for in our previous wardrobe, and I do think I will be hanging it up here now that I have the space. Also got some new hangers to actually accommodate that, because I do have more hanging space right now. And it's kind of nice to dress from this section. One of my favorite features is, well, this whole thing. I really like this whole wardrobe, honestly. Like I said, we did kind of design this or put this together to work for us, specifically to our wishes, and it does accommodate it very well. I'm going to show the bottom to you because that's amazing. Alright, I have two spaces for shoes, as you can see. I pretty much have the same layout as the black wardrobe that my hanging stuff was in before, for the most part, because that actually worked well for me. This is just bigger, and I also have some drawers instead of the shelves. So in the other wardrobe, I also had my Western boots down here, as well as some shoe boxes, which are now all the way up at the top. But I wanted to have the space for my Western boots, and they fit really nicely right here with, or like underneath my hanging items, and that's still the case. I have 4 pairs of shoes on this side, 4 pairs of shoes on that side. This side is for the most part warmer shoes like boots, except for these. These are for an upcoming collaboration, so I want to have them on my hands, as well as ones that I am wearing right now actually, which I really like. They are so cute. And then this. I got a pull-out shoe shelf, which I love. So this is something specifically I thought would work really well for me. Like I said, in the previous wardrobe, I just 2 little shelves, or like the bottom and then 1 shelf, which housed my shoes, the shoes that I was actively wearing. This fits those shoes. And then I also have some space for 2 drawers, like up there. But I love this. This is so good. So it fits 4 pairs of shoes comfortably, and I also have some flip-flop sandals stuck there to the side. These are shoes I'm actively wearing. Most of these you've seen before. There's actually 3 pairs of Vivaya shoes in here. Like these are Vivaya shoes, these are Vivaya, these are Vivaya. These are Cozy Island, which is same as the blue ones and the ones that I'm wearing. And then these are high heels. 2 pairs of barefoot shoes. The others aren't, but these are shoes I'm actively wearing that I'm thoroughly enjoying and that I want to have like easy to grab. So that is working really well for me. I love being able to just pull them out and like have the space for it. Like having the space to just store my shoes that I'm actively wearing, super nice. Then here we have 2 drawers, which houses my underwear, socks, bras, panties, all of it. And then this houses my yoga wear and sleepwear, which I'm not sure if this is super interesting. Yoga pants and the one top that's not in the wash, yoga bras, and then this is all sleepwear, which, yeah, works. Now, so this like drawer is one that I am considering changing out with my like tops. So I have all of my clothing together. So I'm not entirely sure if I will do that or that I am going to keep it like this. Not entirely sure. Let me know what you think would work better. I kind of like having the idea of all of my clothing together, but then there would still be knitwear and then some pants in the chest of drawers, so I still wouldn't have everything together. And I'm not going to hang my knitwear because it's just not good for your knitwear to hang it. So yeah, that is something I'm still thinking about, considering. Not sure what I will be doing, but this works for now and I'm loving it. Then we have this, which again is basically the same setup as I had with the previous wardrobe. My jewelry box is on here. My perfumes are on here. Again, the difference is that this is bigger, so it just houses everything more comfortably. Because like this is a 1 meter wardrobe. The other one I think was like 75 centimeters, something like that. So it's just a little bit bigger, so that's nice. And then I have my handbags, or at least the 2 that I'm not wearing today. I have 3. The other one is like close to the front door. So I can just grab that as I head out. Yeah, perfumes. Some samples I have that I really enjoy, so I need to kind of order those. The full size that I have, this one is almost out. I love this one, it's my favorite. This is so good. I need to reorder this. And then I will also be ordering this one. Oh, so good. Also by the Essence Folds. So nice. This is a really nice warmer, but still very soft scent, which I love. So good. Yeah, I also really like this one, which is a bit stronger. Definitely stronger than anything I usually tend to wear, but it's very nice and warm. And I think this would be really nice for winter. So I might get this as we're heading into winter, but for now we're heading into summer, so I won't be ordering it for now. And then just some travel jewelry cases. I have one by Linger, which I like, and one by Cezanne that I like. And then sunglasses, spare pair of sunglasses. Again, the ones that I'm not actively wearing. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses. I always have one close to the front door that I can just grab, and then a spare one. And this is just a little Cezanne bag that I got when order, and I kind of like the look of. Then let me get you all the way up there. Okay, can you see it like this? I don't have like little steps, so I should have that maybe nearby, but you should be able to see this quite well. Basically, these are things I'm not actively wearing at the moment. It feels weird to only like show my forehead. I'm gonna get a little step stool. All right, this is better. Now you can actually see me as well. So up here are all things I'm not actively wearing, and then also shoe boxes from shoes that I am actively wearing, but I want to keep the boxes because I want to be able to store them in their boxes once I'm not wearing them like actively because of the seasons changing. So that's going on up here. My robe that I'm not actively wearing because it's nice and warm. I have my linen robe out right now, and then a winter coat is underneath there, I believe. I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but there's like a winter coat underneath, like a ski coat. This used to be under my dresses, which kind of made everything a little bit cramped. So I love that I have the space to just put those things up there right now, as I'm not actively using them. That works so well for me. Love that. I do definitely need to do a shoe declutter though. I've had quite a few collaborations with shoe brands this year. So my shoe collection has gone a little bit out of control, and there are definitely some shoes I'm not wearing anymore. Either because my feet changed, they're not comfortable anymore, they're just worn out. Yeah, so I should go through them. Let me know if that's something you would like to see or not. But yeah, loving this. Let's take a look at the dresser and what I have going on in there. All right, the dresser. There is still some stuff going on up here because we're not quite done with the room yet, so let's not look to that too closely. But right now I basically have taken up all of these drawers. Not all are full, but they're used and they're put to good use. So let's just start with the top one. Okay, so I did end up clearing the top of the dresser just so you don't have to look at that chunk. But here we go. These are all of the things I have folded up that I am actively wearing right now, though it's starting to get time to change things up again. Let's actually do that right now as we're here anyway. This is a wool skirt that I won't be wearing anymore. Corduroy, also not likely to be wearing those anymore. These I most likely will still wear. And this is also all stuff that I will still wear. I already got some of my sleeveless tops out, short sleeves and then long sleeves. And then my cotton knitwear, which is also things that I will wear for now. So there is that. Then down here, we have things that I'm not necessarily actively wearing right now. So I have my warmer, thicker wool knits, and then just some more stuff that I'm not necessarily actively wearing at the moment. So turtlenecks, not something I'm actively wearing. These are some things that I just aren't quite my style anymore. So they're just things that I haven't really been wearing for a couple of years now, and I am considering just decluttering them. I just kind of struggle letting them go because they are pieces I used to love wearing so much, and they are still comfortable for the most part. So I'm kind of almost holding onto them in case, just in case. But at the same time, I don't think I will be wearing them anymore. So that's difficult. That's a little bit harder for me. Also, love this painting. My grandfather made this. I'm so happy to have this in our bedroom now. It's gorgeous and I can look at that all day. Anyway, let's give these a place somewhere here. I'm not sure where. This is kind of full. I'll put this in there. And then we have some space here. The warmer buttons. All right, that works. Actively wearing, and then not actively wearing, but definitely want to keep it around for now. And then here, this was really just an extra drawer. This is all things that I was planning to store at the top of my wardrobe. But as we had this spare drawer, I just figured I'd put it in here for now. I have my backpack that I'm not using very often anymore. I used to wear this daily, to school and to work. Scarf, wardrobe care things, and my hats. That's it. So that's what's in the dresser. Like I said, the things that are in the bottom drawer are things that I was planning to all store at the top of my wardrobe. But as we have space for now, this works just fine. And as I was filming in the drawers, I actually got another delivery for an upcoming, again, collaboration of some shoes. I figured it'd be fun to unpack those together. Yep, another pair of Vivaya shoes. 2 pairs actually, and I am very excited about these. Let's see, where do you open you? All right, just tearing it open. 1 box and 2 boxes. All right, where are we going to start? Let's start with the bigger box. Also, in case you're wondering, this video is not sponsored. Everything that I'm sharing in this video, I just genuinely want to share with you. Not that I don't want to share sponsored content. I am not working with a brand if I don't believe in the product that I am sharing with you. Let me get that straight. There are plenty of collaborations that I say no to because I don't believe in the product, and it's not something I want to share with you. So let's get it out of the way. But this video, not sponsored, but very excited because I do like this brand. Not sure which is which. It says it here. These I was so excited about. Yes! A super comfy walking sandal. It looks kind of big though. I really hope it's not going to be too big for me. It just feels so nice. I wish you could just feel this. So soft and cushiony. This also feels incredible. We're going to try this on together. And then let's open up this one. Yes! So cute! So these are basically a variation of the shoes that I'm already wearing a lot from Favaya, which probably could use a wash. These are their Christina Sneakerina. I love these. These are so comfortable. These are basically a variation of the same shoe, just a more summery style, like this raffia style, gauzy material. I think they're so cute. Let's try them on. All right, where are we going to start? Let's try the sandals first. Ooh, I hope these are going to fit. Oh, they do. Okay, good. Do they though? Yeah, I think these fit. Okay, these are insanely comfortable. I could have gone with a size smaller, I think, but I don't think these look too bad. And yeah. Oh my gosh, these are so comfy. So these shoes are for short form collaborations, so keep your eyes out for those. But I think these are cute. I mean, they are a walking shoe made to like walk in. Oh my goodness, these are so nice. I love these. These are so insanely cushiony as I'm like walking in them. Oh my gosh, these are also like, say hi to June. She's keeping me company. Hey Joy. My sweet little June is definitely struggling with the warmth. She's not made for this heat. Neither am I, honestly. But like with her like thick coat, it's probably even worse for a dog. I am so impressed with like how cushiony these are. Like as I'm walking, these feel so good. These might just be my most comfortable sandals, and that's saying something. Because I am like into comfort for shoes. So this, okay, so these I love. I think I'm going to wear these tomorrow. Maybe even like today. But we also have these, which I'm very excited about. That is interesting though. These are so cute too. I love these. So cute. So what I really like about these is they basically feel like a sandal, but without me feeling like I'm getting my toes out, which is nice. Because while they are very airy and like technically see-through, they don't look see-through like at first glance. You need to look closer in order to actually see through them. But they are so like airy and lightweight. That said, I do wonder if this material is going to start irritating my feet as I like wear them more. Not entirely sure. They're like a raffia look material, which I think looks gorgeous and so cute. But it also feels a little bit rougher than the other shoes that I have from Favaya. So, I mean, the only way to know is to try it out. But yeah, I am excited about them. I love the way these look. And I think these would also really look cute with my raffia bag. I mean, can you actually see me? Yes, I think this looks so cute. Like these shoes with this bag, like instantly pulls together the whole outfit. Maybe here would be better, I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring out like where to film outfits with this new setup. I'm not sure yet. Let me know what you think. Oh, maybe in front of the dresser would also be cute. Let's try that out. Yeah, no, I don't think this is going to work. Okay, no. Other setup was better. All right. Does this work? I think this works fine. This is kind of similar to how I used to film them when this room was like our study instead of the bedroom. We had a different wardrobe here actually, but also Beck's wardrobe with the same mirror. So yeah. But yeah, I think the bag and the shoes look phenomenal together, so good. It like matches without being too much. And also both like they add texture to the outfit, which I love. I love texture in an outfit. I think that instantly makes any outfit look so much better. If you feel like an outfit isn't quite working or it's boring, try to add some texture. Usually that fixes it. And both of these instantly do so. They match together, which makes everything feel kind of put together. I love it. Also, this outfit in general has like a ton of texture. Like we have the raffia, we have the faux leather, we have the kind of faux suede on the shoes as well, linen from the skirt, and then this is I think this is a cotton linen blend as well, but with like the lacy eyeletty detail. So much texture going on, and I love it. That's it. That's the shoes. Let's see if we can figure out a way to put those in the wardrobe as well, because now it is kind of getting full. Like I said, I need to declutter. I have too much, but then I also really like pretty much all of my things. I am intentional with what I bring into my life, and also I would not have such like a big influx of items if it wasn't for doing this, like this job, YouTube. I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful for it, by the way. Don't get me wrong, I'm insanely grateful, but it does mean that I have a bigger influx of items than I would otherwise have. Also, these shoes are great, by the way. Just kind of wearing them around. Like I said, I don't know what they would be like if I'm wearing them out for like more of a walk because of the material. But so far, these are really nice. They are super comfortable because they're a similar design as the Christina Snickerina, which I love, but so airy. Like the wind just goes straight through them. It's like wearing a sandal, but not wearing a sandal. So good. Okay, I'm going to, yeah. Not in it actually. I'm okay with hanging this. Also, another little update, I ended up putting my backpack behind my handbags. And then the space that the backpack was in is now for our bed linens. Made more sense to me, so already made a small change. Though I might end up moving the backpack all the way up to like the upper shelf. Or maybe down there, I'm not entirely sure, since I am not using it very often at all right now. Maybe for like a full day out, which rarely happens, if I'm honest. So, don't know if I will keep it there or not. Not sure yet.